her name is Lisa Laflamme, and she is a Canadian news anchor. She had worked for CTV for 35 years. During the pandemic, now she used to be a brunette. During the pandemic, she let her hair go her natural gray.
Oh. Okay.
Okay?
Because she didn't go to the salon.
Right. And she just
They're closed.
Yeah. And she's just like, I'm just going to let it go. You know, she colored her hair
This
for
is me.
years. She's like, I'm living my truth. I'm living me.
I'm tired of playing the game.
Yeah. And so she just kept it now that the saloons and salons are open again. She's kept her natural gray.
How old would you say she is? Just out of curiosity.
Well, she's been on there for 35 years. I'm going to say she's 60 years old. Okay.
Okay.
Roughly. And she's a very attractive woman, mature.
Yeah.
And
I mean, that's like that's Jane Pauley like.
Yeah.
That age.
Yeah, there you are. Or, you know, Katie Couric, you know.
Yeah.
She's gone gray. And I said, sister, you go. Okay, that's what
Queen.
My first reaction was, sister, do it. Well, they fired her out of nowhere. And they said it was because they have to reallocate money, and she was a very well-paid anchor on CTV, okay? But they said, okay, we're reallocating money. Bell Media owns them. But it's gotten out now that their vice president of programming, Michael Melling, he's been placed on administrative leave now because he made it known to others. He said things like, who approved the decision to let Lisa go gray? I don't like this. So they say she was fired for having gray hair.
Is that all he said?
He said it, and I think he put it in an email. Why is Lisa gray? That's all he said. So why is she gray?
I told him on television she's gray. What's going on here, fella?
So the CEO has said, we're convinced that he just questioned why her hair color changed, and they swear it's all about money. This is her goodbye, which she did on her own social media. She didn't even get a chance to say goodbye on the air. She did it on her own social media.
Hello, everyone. On June 29th, I was informed that Bell Media made a, quote, business decision to end my contract, bringing to a sudden close my long career with CTV News. I was blindsided and am still shocked and saddened by Bell Media's decision.
They didn't let her speak out for a while, and she's going to sue if she can prove that it's because she went gray. Again, they're saying financial decision only. But a few Canadian celebrities, including Sarah McLachlan.
Is she going to sing that song?
Yes.
We'll put her back on the air.
Yes.
Just stop singing.
Yes. And Anne Murray have both. Yes, Anne Murray also.
What is Anne Murray?
She's got to be 90.
She has said they're behind this woman, Lisa Laflamme, and they want her rehired.
Yeah.
And they're leading the charge.
She is woman. Hear her roar.
Yeah, they're leading the charge here. Some corporate groups have gotten in on it, too. Yesterday, Wendy's in Canada, the restaurant, in all their social media and on all of their television ads, colored Wendy's hair from red to gray to say, we stand with you.
At a
We stand with
Wendy's.
Lisa.
At a Wendy's. Solidarity.
At a Wendy's.
At a Wendy's. A solidarity. But to stand behind this woman.
I know Canadian law, but I don't think she's got a chance unless she can really prove something here. Just that, if she's got that email that he said who let her go gray.
Yeah, that's it.
That happens every day
Let me ask you this.
in America.
Let's say this.
Or blonde, or who said...
Hypothetical.
Yeah.
Change your hair back to brunette or we're firing you. We're not renewing your contract. And she says, I'm going to go gray. And they said, well, that's not the look we want. You're gone. Is that illegal?
I don't think so.
I'm not sure. I don't know. Can you do that to somebody? I mean, all they did was not renew her contract. I bet that's okay. I bet they say, look, we want you to look. Our tests, our Q scores, or our focus groups say you should have brunette.
They can't stop vomiting.
What?
Our viewers.
I absolutely think they can do that.
Actually, we have video of one guy. Is she gray? Ugh. Ugh.
Mike in Toronto is unhappy.
She has
Let her do that.
She has a better chance of fighting it for age discrimination, I think, than hair color. Now, maybe they go hand in hand. I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe. What a good question.
But they could certainly, corporations can certainly lean on the fact that with the experience she has, she's too expensive.
That's
we're
what they're
cutting
saying.
costs.
That's their
I
whole
think that'll
thing.
be their out.
Yeah, I do too. I think Dave is right. They'll win that.
Yeah, and if they're like an American company, at least in most states, they hire and fire who they want.
I looked up her age, by the way. She's 58.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's much younger than we were thinking.
Well, I said 60.
said 60.
I said 60. And that's about what she looks like, late 50s, early 60s. Joni, hair color changing. She goes gray. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I feel like Main Street norm is, oh, yeah, you're supposed to allow it and everything's supposed to be kumbaya, but the Instabutts of the world are really the ones that are dictating how people are supposed to look, whether it's age, hair color, and it's just changed from one shaming to another.
Yeah, I guess that's exactly right. One shaming to another. The Instagramming of the world. We're putting it through a filter now. You got to look exactly like you're supposed to look. Thanks, Joni. I appreciate it. Appreciate the phone call. Let's go to Mark, who's talking about this woman who changed her hair to gray and then got fired for it. Go ahead.
Yeah, P1 guys, love the show. I disagree that it's a shaming. It's one of these things where athletes deal with this all the time. If you get old and you're expensive, sports teams get rid of you. They don't care. That it has everything to do with your performance. And I feel like if you're expensive and the company can't afford you anymore, then they recycle and they go with someone new. That's life. We're really soft today. Like, it's incredible how soft we are that if someone tells you that you're expendable, you get in your feelings, and that's kind of the way life is. It's not about shaming. I don't care if this woman's orange. I think it's great that women go gray. That has nothing to do with it. She probably makes way too much money, and they wanted to get someone new and less expensive.
Yeah, that's what they said.
And if you look at
product.
if you look at a lot of local television news, many of the people who work there are fresh out of college.
Young.
They're very young, so they companies can pay them
less.
lower salaries.
Well, and they get two for one because you get somebody that's young and you get somebody that's cheap.
Mm-hmm, that's right. Thank you, Mark. You're probably right.
And it's Hollywood too. Actors and actresses. I mean, if you don't have the look, if you're on a soap opera or something here, and then they're like, your hair, we need to cut your hair. No, you're not cutting it. You want this role or not?
Right.
Then you do it.
They tell you that. That's true. Renee, you're talking about this woman who went gray in Canada. She's an anchor, and she says she was fired because of it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just think it depends on what her contract is. I work for a company, and we have an appearance clause in our contract.
Okay, yeah, they probably.
So I can't dye my hair purple.
You're right. Mm-hmm. Well, I worked local television news, and we had a very, very specific contract on what I needed to wear and how I needed to look.
They make you take out your earring?
Thank you, Renee. Yeah,
his nose ring.
That's it.
You were safe.
No.